Hey guys, and welcome back to a new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a simple stamina system in Unreal Engine 5. So the first thing we're going to want to do, and I'm using the project from my last couple of videos, but you're going to want to get the widget blueprint. If you want to know how to make one, you right click, user interface, widget blueprint. So once you have this open in the search bar here, you're going to look for progress bar. Now you can drag this in and scale it upwards, or you can scale it sideways, however you prefer. Next thing we're going to want to do is start the percent of the bar at 100%, so it's full, and we're going to do bottom to top for the bar fill type. Now once we have this, we're going to actually make now the system for the stamina on our first person character blueprint, or third person, depending on what template you're using. So what we're going to do is create a custom event, call this stamina drain or usage, however you want to call it. And now we're going to create a new variable, and we're going to call this stamina. We're going to set it as a float and set its value to 100. And then we're going to make another variable and it call is sprinting, and this is going to be a boolean. Now, before we start working on our custom event, we're actually going to look for the left shift key, which is the keyboard event for sprinting, but you can use whatever key you feel like using. Then we're going to grab a character movement here from our components, and we're going to look for the max walk speed. We're actually going to want to set the max walk speed. And so when pressed, we connect. We're going to set the max walk speed to around 800. And then what we can do is just copy this set max walk speed and connect it to the released. So when release, it goes back to your original walk speed, which is 500, and just connect this here. Now we can do a quick test to see. This is without holding left shift, and now I am holding left shift. So you can see the difference without and then with. Perfect. Now that we have that, we're going to work on our stamina drain custom event. So what we want to happen basically is, first of all, we're going to have a branch, and we're going to check if our stamina is greater than 0. Because obviously if we don't have any stamina, we don't want nothing to happen. Something I forgot to do up here though is just to add here on the pressed, we want to set is sprinting, set this to true. And below, just set this to false. There we go. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to add a branch again, and I'm going to check for is sprinting. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add a delay of about 0.2 seconds, probably, that's fine. And then we're going to get our stamina, and we're going to subtract this by whatever number basically you want the stamina to go down by. So I'll set mine to 1, for example. Since we're at 100, I'll go by 1 every 0.2 seconds. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to clamp float to make sure that our value doesn't go below 0. So the minimum would be 0 and the max will be 100. Just align this, and then we are going to set the stamina right here. And if we're not sprinting, this is something I like, and probably you'll want to have in your project or whatever you're making. If we're not sprinting, we can just copy paste this down below, and instead of minus, we do a plus. So we'll add stamina when we're not sprinting, and obviously cap the value once again. So now that we have our stamina drain event, we can just connect this to our onTick event. So just look for the custom event that you made, and I'm also going to add a print string just so I can check the value of our stamina variable and make sure that everything's okay. Now once we have this, all you need to do is go to your widget blueprint, click on your progress bar. On the percent, you want to create a binding. Now once we're here, we're going to cast to the first person character. Here we're going to get player character, and as BP first person character, we're going to want to get the stamina variable that we made. And then you're going to want to connect, before you connect this, actually, you're going to want to divide this by 100 and then connect this. There we go. Now I can actually test. So you see that the debug is displaying 100 right now, which is good. We can walk around. And now if I left shift, you see that my progress bar is going down, and so is the value of my stamina. If I stop, nothing is happening. Let me check why. That's right. The value that we put here is 0. So this should be 1. That's my fault. So now we can test. There we go. The value goes down. We're losing stamina. If I stop sprinting, we gain stamina to a maximum of 100. There you go. And if we sprint again, it goes down. And once your value reaches 0, if you try to sprint, obviously you won't be able to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. If you guys have any ideas or tutorials you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.